Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to Volume 3, Episode 19. 19 already of the Talent Show powered by TTEC. I'm your host today, Jennifer Nelson. We're here every other Thursday, if you didn't know, at noon Eastern to focus on TTEC's most valuable assets. It's talent. The people who bring the skills, the drive, and the life to TTEC, in all honesty. After all, people are at the heart of the TTEC human experience elevated. That being said, I always love to turn it over to the audience at this point and see where everybody is from. If you didn't know, and if you're first joining us here, I am in sunny North Florida. I moved up here about a year ago, and I may actually get my first fall in a long time. I hear that next week it's going to be about 65 degrees as a low. I'm so excited for a little taste of fall. Maybe I'll be able to put on a long sleeve shirt. So please let us know where you're tuning in from. I always see a great amount of people, not only from Europe, but India, which I already see some Hyderabad TTEC people. Very nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Northern Ireland, Ryan, thank you for joining us. And then Richard is from Kansas City, Missouri. And I see you've got a TTEC picture there. So thank you very much for joining us. Um, um, uh, Pardon me, Aminabad. You'll have to correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But thank you so much from TTEC Aminabad, India. I love it. I so love to see people from all over the world. And of course, Andrea from Denver. Thank you for joining us. We always have a very special show because when we come out here, we think of these amazing topics and really want to share what's going on with TTEC's talent, with what we have going on, with our passions, with our opportunities, which we will get to towards the end of the show. But today, if you didn't know, Hispanic Heritage Month is coming up in the United States. In fact, that's the whole title of the show, the whole theme of the show today, talking about what that means and maybe even a little bit more about your heritage and what that means at work. We do have a lot of events planned for specifically Hispanic Heritage Month this month. And even I think a kickoff event happening a little bit later today, but our guests are going to talk about that. So without much more ado, let me take a minute and introduce our two guests, two for the price of one today. Our first guest is Ramses Vega. And if you didn't know, he's my partner in crime at Global Talent Acquisition Marketing. In fact, both of our guests today are with me in Global Talent Acquisition Marketing. Ramses is one of our fellow community relations specialists. And then Kay Espinol, and I'm the worst with not only dialect, but also pronunciation sometimes. Vega is also a lead specialist with our social media marketing department here on Global Talent Acquisition Marketing. So you're getting to know a little bit about Hispanic heritage and a lot about our entire team behind the scenes here. So let's welcome them on the show.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. Hello. Thank you so
Hi,
much for
Jen. Thank you for that
joining.
introduction. Hi, Kay. How are you?
Good.
I didn't give much of an introduction to both of you other than teasing out that this is our team behind the scenes for the Global Talent Acquisition Marketing team. So let's start off with you two and get to know a little bit about your journey to TTEC or your TTEC story. We'd love to hear it.
It's okay. Go for it. Women
Yeah.
first.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. There you go.
Yes, you kind of say my name properly, Jen. Don't worry.
Some of the recruiters like to say and tease me that I taught them all the Spanish they know. And no, I did not, but I will try my best always.
Yeah, it's important to try. So my name is Karen Espino, and I've been in TTEC for almost 7 months now. So exciting for all this journey, learning a lot about different cultures, diversity. I love that. And having the opportunity to meet a lot of people from around the globe, it's a really fun experience for me, I gotta say. And I'm in the social media team.
We had a great
Yeah.
conversation about our TikTok presence, and I love getting into it with UK and some of our internal influencers that are sharing the great messages about TTEC on TikTok and other social media sites. So, Ramses, what's your TTEC story? I know you have a bit of a journey.
I do. Sometimes I like to call myself the tumbleweed of TTEC. I I started at TTEC 18 years ago. We just celebrated my 18th work anniversary. So thank you guys for showing up. Yay, yay.
Yes.
As our colleague Megan would say, whoop whoop. That's more of an internet.
That was
Yes,
horrible.
love it. That was. Listen, I'm still trying to work on my whoop whoop here. Okay.
I want a better whoop whoop by the end of the show.
Okay, we'll try. But yeah, I've been at TTEC for quite some time now, and like Karen, said, I've been, very lucky to meet different people from different markets, different geolocations. I've been lucky enough to be, to have worked in different countries with TTEC so far, and I can't wait to get the show started. This is the talent show. And we have a great host, Jen Nelson, and there we go. Let's go ahead
Gotta
and
ham it up while I get a compliment.
you should have a little emoji of yourself. We should have like a whole emoji series, different faces.
I think we can work on that on the social media team.
There we go. Yeah.
So this is a great time to, amp up the show and get the audience involved in this. And we are talking about Hispanic heritage, but that doesn't negate any other heritage that is out there. And we'd love to hear, how important do you feel it is to celebrate our heritage at work, whether it's Asian Pacific, whether it's Hispanic, whether it's those of color, whatever your heritage is. How important do you feel it is to explore that or celebrate it at work? And I'm going to throw that question maybe back over to Kay. How important is celebrating your heritage at work?
So important. When we had our first meeting with Ramses, we were so excited. We had like a lot of ideas for celebration because we're Latin. We celebrate a lot of the time. And it's so important for me because I have the chance to show my culture to different cultures and to my coworkers. And I do also have the chance to learn a lot from them. And yeah, it is so important for me. I feel part of something, like I had the chance to explore more even in my own culture, because yesterday we were having a chat with someone from Nicaragua, and he was showing us some of his food and the way he says some words, and I was like, yeah, but we both speak Spanish, but we have differences in a lot of things, and yeah, we were so excited. Ramses can say more about this excitement of having this celebration.
Thanks, Kay. Yeah. So to piggyback off what she said there, we were discussing, some topics on our next LinkedIn Live, which is coming up here in a few hours, everybody. This is really the LinkedIn Live to kick off the Hispanic, celebrations this whole month. And we're meeting different people. We're talking, to people from Brazil, people from Nicaragua, people from Colombia later on today. So again, just to kind of, share some clarity for everybody. Hispanic Heritage Month is not just for quote unquote, Mexico or quote unquote, Central America. We're also celebrating South America. So it's all of Latin America. So from Mexico all the way down to Argentina. And that is one of the things we want to showcase this next month. We want to be able to celebrate everyone's culture, whether you speak Spanish or maybe Portuguese down in Brazil. Back to your question, Jen, the reason why it's so important to celebrate everyone's heritage is so that you can understand you have more of a wider, and ample outlook in life, not just in the way you understand people, but also the way we communicate with one another. And so this is for me, it's one of the reasons why it's so important to celebrate everybody's culture at work.
Yeah. only reinforced by our TTEC values, right? Seek first to
Correct.
understand. I think it really builds on that. If you understand and explore other heritage, you can better understand where they come from. I think you've even learned a little bit, Kay, from somebody from Nicaragua, and better be able to understand how they communicate by just the little differences, even if you both speak Spanish. I know I do that sometimes with our UK counterparts. I have to stop and say, "What did you say?" Was that English? All those nuances. And I know you started a little bit, Ramses, but what specific events do we have coming up, and what are you really excited about to share as we go forward this month?
Sure. So we have a LinkedIn live event here in a few hours. We'll post it, on our socials. So please be sure to, come join us. We're going to be discussing the different variations, within cultures from Mexico, again, all the way down to Argentina, Colombia, which is our newest market. We're very excited of having a new market there. But also, every other week, we'll be hosting either a LinkedIn or a Facebook Live in all our socials. And it's going to be more of a community feel. We want everyone to join, whether, you're joining us a guest or you're joining us an audience member. We really want to showcase and celebrate people's cultures, people's different, variations of the Spanish language. Like Kay say, like she said, there are some words where you may say it in a specific way in Spanish, but in Colombia, maybe, may mean a whole different thing, or may just have a different, dialect, right behind it. So we're also going to have some board games, which is Loteria, which is the Spanish, or the Latino rather, bingo version of bingo. So this is going to be really, really fun. We have probably about 1 to 2 events every week for the next month or so.
Yes, and we're having a TikTok challenge. So
oh yeah,
and we're having a TikTok challenge.
Yes, the TikTok challenge is tell me you're Latin without telling me you're Latin. And I'm sure we're gonna hear a lot of stories. So go to TikTok and upload your video. And don't forget to tag us, TTEC Life on TikTok.
Is that the hashtag to use? Hashtag TTEC Life, or is hashtag experience?
That's our account on TikTok.
Oh, okay. That's true. On TikTok, we're TTEC Life, correct? Awesome.
Yes,
and can they find the TikToks by using hashtag experience TTEC?
Experience TTEC, yes.
Woohoo! I just want to make sure, because sometimes you got to use a hashtag versus going to an account. So yeah, and so it's a really quick challenge of show me something in your life that says you're Latina, Latino.
Yes.
Without telling me you're Latin or Latino. Yeah. So it's going to be quite fun.
I'm guessing, Kay, that's your favorite activity. For the month.
Yes, I have like 3 videos already.
Oh, very exciting. If nothing else, go out there on TTEC Life on TikTok and check out Kay's 3 upcoming videos, because they're a lot of fun, but they're often some work.
I don't know. It sounds like a challenge now, Kay, because Kay, if you remember, when I was down in Mexico City a couple of weeks ago, I did record some videos ahead of time.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I think here's a competition.
It's gonna be Ramses and Kay challenge.
Okay.
Ramses and Kay challenge on TikTok.
Yes,
there you go.
Takeover. Yeah.
I like it. I want to thank you both so much for coming on air and talking to us about Hispanic heritage and the amazing events that you guys have put a lot of hard work into it. And I'm so glad that you could come on and be proud of it and share your heritage as well. So thank you so much.
No,
thank you. We appreciate it. And be sure to join us, guys, on Facebook, LinkedIn, and TikTok. We really want to see you guys on TikTok.
Please, definitely do. All right. See you later, guys. Thank you. And now that you guys are properly motivated, and hopefully lots of people that may speak Spanish or are interested in Hispanic heritage or have some Hispanic heritage, I have selected some hot jobs specifically for you guys. So we always start all of our hot job opportunities right here at ttecjobs.com. This is your opportunity to keyword search, to search to country, state, location, Tons of opportunities, and always remote as well. That's an opportunity. We have lots of those. Our first one opportunity is actually a remote opportunity here in the United States. We have English and bilingual. Today I'm highlighting the bilingual because we're talking about Hispanic heritage, and we want to celebrate you and thank you for bringing diversity and that language to TTEC. So in this role, you will typically answer incoming communications from customers, conduct research to provide answers for customers to resolve their issues. You'll bring 6 months of customer service experience, integrity to follow HIPAA guidelines, because this is a healthcare role specifically, a high school diploma or equivalent, be computer savvy because you are working in a remote environment with your, at home. And then, of course, be bilingual, English and Spanish, and pass our assessment. I do always love to be transparent. And when we put out the pay range, this opportunity, depending on the program, role and local minimum wage guideline, base hour wages are $15 to $17 an hour plus benefits, of course. So that's great for those in the United States. And there are many other bilingual opportunities in the United States. This is another way to search ttecjobs.com. And because I specifically wanted to celebrate Hispanic heritage, I looked up simply by putting a keyword of Spanish in there. And these are all of the roles that we have for those that are bilingual Spanish. From Colombia, there's 5 opportunities there, to Greece. There's 2 opportunities there for outbound sales and bilingual CSR positions. And even in the UK, there's 4 opportunities from Dublin, Ireland. That's crazy. I love to see that. And it also puts out there that this is global heritage too. While we recognize there are many people in Latin America, in the United States, this heritage spreads out across the globe, and as well as the Portuguese language as a connection. Ramses did mention that. I did not pull up Portuguese, but that is another great opportunity to look on ttecjobs.com for those that are bilingual in Portuguese. All right. With that, I hate to say goodbye, but it happens every other week. I hope you enjoyed the talent show powered by TTEC today, because TTEC is powered by our talent. I want to take a moment and really thank Ramses and Kay again for joining us. They have put in a lot of hard work to make the celebrations fun and revering to their Hispanic heritage. I would be amiss if I didn't thank the people behind the scenes, Gabby and Dora and Rebecca, who helped make this show happen on a bi-monthly basis. Thank you so much for your hard work. And then lastly, everybody that shows up, especially everybody in India. We really love to see you. And if you have any questions about how you can join TTEC, it's all answered at ttecjobs.com. Go check that out, hit some keywords, look for remote opportunities, and we'll see you again on October 6th. Bye now.